Hey guys, today we will be testing eraserooz. I purchased this from Dollarama. Keep watching till the end so you don't miss out on the question, do these really erase? Or are they just for displaying? If you're excited about this video, give it a like, so let's get started. This is eraserooz from Dollarama. It makes unicorns, Pegasus, a mix of Pegasus with a horn, unicorn with wings. It makes 5 styles. What's included in this box? We've got eraser clay, spray bottle, and 6 molds. Let's look inside. We've got our instructions, step by step. There's instructions 1 to 6. And then we've got our material, just like I explained. To start with, we have our 2-piece mold, and they close together like this. And then we have our clay, eraser clay. We've got spatula. I was just wondering about how these feel. Let me just open it up and we'll take a look. They should be moldable. Let's take a small piece. I think you have to work it so you'll be able to mold it. Let's give this a try. After 5 minutes, I was able to mold this or to work this clay out. Now I'm able to create a little tiny ball. The clay needs to be the temperature of your hands in order for you to be able to play around with it like this. So if we look at the instructions, the first thing we absolutely need to do is to take the mold, and we need to spray water inside. This way, when you unmold your mold, it's going to be easier. Secondly, you've got to press down clay to make the mold, but only one at a time. It's best. So let me just open the other packages, the other clay colors, and then I will be making my first mold. I'll show you how I press it in. I have worked 2 color clays, the white color and the pink color. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing little feet. These looks like feet, and the other side is this. I'll be putting white color, or I'll be putting pink and then white. So let's do this. And also make sure this is wet. Let's push this in. Remove what's not going in. Let's do this side. Let's push that in as well. I don't know if it needs to be firm or what it needs. I want to make sure that it takes the form of what I want. So we've got both of the clay in the mold. So we've got to next close them out and press them together. So this is step number 3. Now step number 4. Let's open this up. Let's see if they're together. Okay. Seem to be together. Let's see. No, it does not stay. I missed something. Let's start over. Let's look at so first thing, number 1, you spray the mold water on both sides of the mold. We did that. Number 2, make 1 eraser at a time. Press soft compound in both sides of the mold, which we did. Fill in a little above the top. Okay, so there has to be a little bit. Mix and match colors. Wipe all water from the compound. Okay, then press down to close the mold. Press down to securely close the mold. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so let's work the clay again, and we'll start over. Okay, so I have reworked the clay. Let's put some water in. Push this inside. And whatever extra, I'll just put it on top. There's supposed to be a little bit more on top. Okay, so let me just add this in. Let me just work this in. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so let's try this again. Push it in. And pretty much keep... I didn't put some water. Let me just put some more water in just to make sure I'm not having some issues. Then let's re-push everything in and press so that it takes the shape well. Okay, so let's remove the extra water. I'll take a tissue, dab the extra water out. Let's do the other side. I'll just clean this up. Add a little water. Shape. Play with the mold. Play with the clay. And then I don't think I have enough. Let me just take a little bit more. Let me just work it. It's not easy to work, let me just say. I've seen other clays easier to work out. So you have to take your time when you do this. You can't be busy, you can't be rushed. And also, I find if you're going to be doing this with your kids, make sure to be around so they don't get discouraged or with the clay. So, depending on the age of my kids, I would definitely be working the clay for them. Once it is all workable, then give it to them. That would be my strategy for this. So now, there's still water inside. Let me just put some more. Push this in. Work this in. Now I believe I have too much clay. Let me just remove some on the sides. There. And then push it back. Okay, so next step is to put these together. And then you push. I think I have too much clay. Let's give it some force. Did I forget to? Let me just take my tool and then remove the extra like this. And then we'll press again. So the next step, so this is step number 3, to press down. Step number 4 is to open the mold and clean the edges using the molding tool. Take out the eraser, add decorations by molding the smaller part. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, let's remove the extra before unmolding. Maybe that's going to help. So once this is unmolded, then we have to bake this. So oh, it worked. So this is the bottom part of my pony, my Pegasus. So I'm just going to clean out the edges. Okay, so that's together. That's the bottom part. Let's put this aside. Let's look at the mold. I've got some wings. This is the head. So let's do the head. Put some water in. My blue clay is ready, so let's push this in. And let's get my purple, a piece of the purple. Okay, so my purple is done. I did put in some pink since I already had some pink lying around. So let's go ahead, take our mold, and we're going to spritz, and push this in. Okay, now let's take both parts. Oh, what did I do? It's the wrong head. That's the one. Okay. Marbled clay. Let's do spritz spritz and push this in. Remove extra water. Now I'm going to take both our plates, push them together as hard as I can. Let's remove one and look. I'm just going to clean up around. We've got our head. Okay, so what's important is to clean this part well because we'll have to insert it. Okay, so we take the body and put the head inside. And let's give it a little bit of pressure so it stays. There we go. So we've got, so I like this blue side better. I do not like this marble effect, personally. Now I'm just wondering if the head will stick to the body once it is baked. We'll see. Now I'm going to do a little, I want to add a little eyes. Then push that in. So we've got both of our eyes. And then I noticed there was wings. So let's do wings. The wings are already breaking off. The only reason why it would be breaking off is I didn't work it enough. And then we just push this on. What do you think? I'm not going to be doing any other erasers. I'm just going to bake this and then we'll see. What I'm going to do is I will bake this way, and I'm going to take a piece and I will bake it as well, because I believe this is going to be hard to erase with. This would be easier, so I'm going to bake this with this and then we'll test both. Baking 230 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Okay, so I am back. So it's now time to test the erasers. This is our Pegasus eraser that we made. So it looks like it's stuck together. No, it didn't. So I just broke it. How about the wings? Yeah, same thing. It doesn't stay like I thought it would have in pieces. So let's take a look. And this is the one that we did not mold. We just cut off and we baked. So we're going to test. Let's keep this, and I'm going to keep this. Let's get rid of those two pieces. I'm going to compare it with this eraser that I use every day. And we're going to use different lead pencil, pens, and I also have a set of color pencils here. This set I have purchased at Dollarama. Maybe I should do like a video and show you all different kind of colors. So this is like a group of colors. It's color pencils. I really like them. So if you take a look, this is, so let me just grab one and then I'll use it here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start testing. The first one I'm going to use is an HB pencil. This is an everyday school pencil. Let's make 3 marks. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's HP, HB. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's start with this one here that we molded. So let's erase. Okay, so that does erase. And how about this here? And yep, it does erase as well. And how about my normal pencil? My normal eraser? And yes. So if we compare, almost the same. The only thing is that this one here leaves, no, I would say this one here removes a tiny bit more than the other two, but it still works. Okay, so it is compatible. So let's continue with a 5H pencil. 5H. 5H. Okay, so let's make 3 marks. 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure that you guys can actually see these marks, so you know that 5H will leave less of a mark than HB. So let's start again with this one. So let's erase. Good. This one here. And my normal. Again, my normal eraser does erase a tiny bit better than the other two. This one here that we have not molded, we have baked, but not like, when I say molded, I mean like we did not work the clay before baking it. It does leave pink marks on the paper. Like the eraser stays on the paper. So if I use my normal eraser, it does remove it a tiny bit, but I still see a little bit of pink. Okay, so let's continue. This time we're going to try out a bolder pencil. This is a B. I don't know if it's a 2B, a 3B, but I do know it is a bolder. So I'll just go B. So let's make 3 marks. 2, 3. So let's start off with this one. So we need a little bit more elbow grease. Then let's try this. Yeah. And look at the pink. Look at the pink. What it does. I don't really like that. Okay, and it keeps. And then let's try our normal eraser. And let's erase. Let's remove that pink thing. Okay. So I was able to remove a little bit more with my normal eraser than with these. However, from what I can see, they do erase. Especially if you're using an H pencil, it will erase. It's not better than a normal eraser, but okay. So let's try our color pencil. This is my color pencil. Let's make sure so this is color. So let's make 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's see if we're going to be able to erase this. So my molded baked eraser, and doesn't erase much, and it does leave some eraser on the paper, some eraser thing. And let's try this one here. And same thing. Just a tiny bit removes. And if I use my normal eraser, same thing. So So they do compare. Okay, let's try. Last thing I wanted to try is a pen. It's a black pen. So pen. So let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. So we all know it's not gonna. These will not erase pen, but we're testing. We're testing. So where is it? So this is my my molded. So that's one. Nothing happened. And then this one here. Again, nothing but residue stays on the paper. And my normal, same thing. It does not erase. What do I think about this? First thing, the clay. Now it does not come with a resealable bag, so I don't know if this will dry out if I leave it not sealed. So that's the first thing that is negative. No resealable bag. I do like this little pump here. It does work well. I would use it for other stuff, so that's fine. These molds I will keep. I like the molds. I can make other stuff. I can use real clay and use the molds. So this is a keeper. As for the clay, I will not keep. Let me just explain to you why. Clay is hard to manipulate. This clay is hard to get it so you can actually be able to push it into the forms. If you don't do a good job of working the clay, you'll get cracks. I mean, see how, I don't know if you can see, but the wing is cracked. The reason why we got this is because I did not work the clay properly. I should have put in some more time, some more finger grease instead of elbow grease, a little bit of finger grease. I didn't. That's my fault. Secondly, this is not better or worse than this. So for the price, I would actually buy real erasers. I would not purchase this. So again, my opinion is buy it if you want to give it a try. For $3, it's not that bad. It's tryable. You still get mold and spray and a tool to work the clay for other projects. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.